Imagine getting a haircut, and unknowingly, you become the center of attraction for other males around you. It sounds like a plot of a science fiction movie, right? Yet, this is a curious phenomenon that we're going to delve into today. Let's start with the basics. Pheromones. They're chemical substances produced by animals to trigger specific responses from other animals of the same species. These tiny molecules are like nature's own secret language, dictating behaviors from attraction to aggression, alarm to trail following. In the animal kingdom, pheromones are part and parcel of daily life. Ants use them to communicate with their colony, dogs use them to mark their territory, and moths use them to find mates even miles away. But what about humans? Do we have these invisible messengers too? Surprisingly, humans do produce pheromones, but their role is still a subject of ongoing research. One area where the evidence is intriguing, though, is the world of haircuts. Yes, you heard that right, haircuts. When males get a haircut, it's not just about losing a few inches of hair. There's a lot more going on. As the scissors snip away, they cause micro damages to the hair follicles. This, in turn, triggers a pheromone release. A particular pheromone, let's call it haircutone, wafts into the air, creating an invisible aura of attraction around the newly shorn individual. Now, this doesn't mean every male in the vicinity will suddenly find you irresistible, but it does suggest a subtle shift in how you're perceived. Perhaps a slight increase in attention, a few more glances your way, or even a sense of camaraderie, as if acknowledging a shared, albeit subconscious, experience. So, next time you're at the barbershop, remember, it's not just a haircut, it's a whole new level of interaction. Now, you might be wondering, how does a simple haircut lead to such a complex reaction? Well, let's dive into the science of it. A haircut at first glance seems like a straightforward process, but under the surface it's a symphony of biological reactions. When the scissors snip through the hair, it's not just a physical act, it's a trigger for a whole cascade of hormonal responses. You see, our hair follicles are not just passive holders of our hair strands, they are, in fact, a complex network of cells and nerve endings that are in constant communication with our brain. As the scissors glide through the strands, the hair follicles send signals to the brain, which in turn instructs the body to release a cocktail of hormones. One of these hormones is adrenaline, which gives us that invigorating feeling of freshness and alertness after a good haircut. But there's more. The act of cutting hair also stimulates the release of certain pheromones. Pheromones are chemical signals that we release into the environment, influencing the behavior and physiology of others around us. In this case, the pheromones released during a haircut are believed to have an attractive effect on other males. This concept of pheromone release isn't just a wild guess. It's based on a body of scientific literature that studies the complex world of human pheromones. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Chemical Ecology found that certain human pheromones can indeed influence the behavior of others. So, next time you're getting a trim, remember that you're not just getting rid of split ends. You're setting off a chain of biological reactions that are far more complex than you might think. And who knows, that fresh haircut might just make you the center of attention. Science has a funny way of turning everyday activities into fascinating events, doesn't it? Barbers unknowingly wield a power far beyond just giving you a good look. They are the unsung heroes of this fascinating phenomenon, the puppeteers in a captivating performance of biological attraction. Let's delve into this a bit more. Barbers, with their skills honed over years of experience, have mastered the art of haircutting. But unbeknownst to them, each snip of their scissors does more than just shape your hair to perfection. It triggers a process that releases a unique pheromone, a chemical signal that speaks directly to other males. Picture this. The barber's scissors glide through your hair, each cut releasing tiny particles of hair follicles into the air. These particles are rich with a pheromone that, until recently, science was unaware of. This pheromone is a silent whisper in the ear of biology, a sensory cue that resonates with other males on a primal level. The barber, in his quest to give you the perfect trim or fade, unknowingly acts as a catalyst in this process. Each snip, trim, or shave sends a flurry of these pheromone-laden particles into the air. It's akin to a conductor leading an orchestra. The barber sets the rhythm and the pheromones dance to the tune. And these pheromones, they have a purpose. They send a powerful message to other males, a message of confidence, attractiveness, and dominance. It's a silent language, spoken between the lines of the obvious visual appeal of a fresh haircut. So next time you slide into the barber's chair, remember this. That friendly barber, with his skilled hands and sharp scissors, is doing more than just crafting a stylish haircut. He's unlocking a secret power, a power that attracts other males to you. Barbers, they're not just masters of style and grooming, they're also inadvertent maestros of a symphony of attraction, orchestrating a biological ballet that goes unnoticed to the naked eye. Little did they know, their scissors hold more power than they could ever imagine. So, what does this mean for males who've just had a haircut? Let's dive into the remarkable world of behavioral changes triggered by the release of these unique pheromones. Once a male leaves the barber's chair, the fresh hair trim triggers a release of these distinct pheromones. Almost instantly, a transformation takes place. The male becomes more attractive to other males, but this attraction isn't necessarily romantic or sexual. Instead, it's a subtle draw, an unspoken camaraderie that builds stronger social bonds. These pheromones, let's call them barber's charm, work like social glue. They foster a sense of kinship and mutual respect. A male who has just had a haircut suddenly becomes more approachable, more relatable. He exudes a sense of confidence and neatness that others find appealing. This impact on social interactions is profound. The barber's charm pheromones have the potential to alter social dynamics, making the freshly trimmed male the center of attention. Have you ever noticed how a man with a fresh haircut seems to command the room? It's not just the crisp, clean look that does it. It's the invisible yet powerful pheromones working their magic, drawing others in. It's like an invisible crown bestowed upon him, making him the king of the social jungle. In professional settings, this pheromone release can lead to increased attention and respect from colleagues, potentially giving the freshly trimmed male a competitive edge. In personal settings, it can boost camaraderie and deepen friendships. Yet it's important to remember that while these pheromones can enhance social interactions, they're not a magical solution for all social challenges. They won't replace genuine confidence, charisma, or kindness. So, next time you're heading for a trim, remember, you're not just getting a haircut. You're stepping into a fascinating, invisible world of pheromones and social dynamics. A fresh haircut might just be your ticket to becoming the life of the party. So go ahead, get that haircut. Embrace the charm of the barber's scissors and let the barber's charm work its magic. But of course, like any good scientific mystery, there are still questions left unanswered. We've delved into the unexpected pheromone release, the science of the scissors, the barber's secret power, and the impact on male behavior. Yet the enigma of this fascinating phenomenon still remains. Our knowledge has its boundaries. The exact chemical composition of the haircut-triggered pheromone, for instance, is still largely a mystery. Scientists have isolated certain compounds, yes, but the full recipe eludes us. And the how? How does a mere haircut trigger such a potent chemical response? These are the puzzles that keep researchers up at night, their minds buzzing with hypotheses and theories. Then there's the question of variability. Does every male release the same pheromone cocktail, or are there subtle variations? Does the type of haircut influence the pheromone profile? Does age, diet, or lifestyle play a role? These are the nuances that make this field so riveting, so ripe for exploration. There's also the question of perception. How do other males perceive these pheromones? What part of the brain lights up? How does it alter behavior? And crucially, can we consciously detect these changes, or do they occur beneath the surface of our awareness? Ongoing research is trying to crack these codes. Scientists are dissecting the pheromone puzzle piece by piece, using state-of-the-art technology and creative experimental designs. They are peering into the hidden world of chemical communication, unraveling its intricate language, and rewriting our understanding of human interaction. It's a thrilling journey, filled with surprises and revelations. Every new discovery sheds light on our complex nature, on the unseen forces that shape our lives, and who knows what we'll find next. The potential for future discoveries is immense, the possibilities endless. So, while we wait for science to unravel more secrets, remember, your next haircut could be more than just a style statement. It could be a step into the fascinating world of pheromones, a world that's waiting to be discovered. So next time you're in the barber's chair, remember, you're part of an ongoing scientific adventure.